Good evening. My name is Patrice Doherty-Bigara. The subject is about retention of engineering knowledge and experience. The study targets to examine engineering knowledge and experience in Company X, which provide mechanical manufacturing and installation services. Since incorporation in 1960, the firm has remained committed to offering quality products and services to a wide range of customers that operate in industries such as mining, sugar, oil, gas, process, and port logistics. Additionally, the company has steadily grown in knowledge and expertise to ensure its large pool of customers is timely provided with quality products and services. Its services range in size from replacement of mechanical equipment to delivery of large material handling and sugar handling projects. Determination of meeting quality imperative is also manifest through leveraging strengths in heavy plate fabrication, pressure vessel, mechanical instrument manufacturing. The overall performance of Company X have been negatively affected because of high labor turnover. First, it is apparent that from long-term staff leaves, and such makes the business to lose contracts, expertise, and knowledge. Second, new graduates recruited by the organization make an early exit from the company to open consultancy offers join a rival, and use the information and experience gained onto their former employees. Low retention practices in Company X adversely affect performance in terms of sales and competitiveness. Additionally, regular hiring and training activities are very costly to the company since it reduces profit margin. The process also consumes a lot of time with time which could be used on different important practices. Management of Company X owe to develop an appropriate employees retention program to keep its workforce from an extended period. Investigation of the cause of the high rate of employees turnover in Company X will play an instrumental role in enhancing overall performance. The reason of examining the problem is to get insight into the cause of high turnover. Thereafter, the result will be used to formulate strategic decision and employees retention program as well. Having appropriate and effective procedure to retain competent workers in the firm will provide the opportunity to concentrate on vital issues, including key competencies, in order to seize potential opportunities. Moreover, a comprehensive examination of the topic will assist X to address every cause constituting to high cause of turnover. For instance, research finding will assist in human resources management to design a pay system that will attract most talented workers. Currently, the creation of knowledge is considered as an approach used by most organizations to create competitive advantage to sustainability. In this context, the research basically aims at examining various factors that affect retention of knowledge in Company X. The aim will assist in offering recommendations on how to prevent employees from leaving the business and applying knowledge gained in each organization or running their own consulting firm. With the high turnover experience in the company, it is evident that its performance will be affected because of those entitled to spearhead innovation exists leaving a gap in the company. Thus, the research will play an instrumental role in identifying potential cause and further allowed formulate of effective recommendation to overcome the problem. Knowledge retention play an instrumental role in enhancing the performance of the firm. According to the existing studies, various factors influence the employer's ability to stay longer in an organization. Some of the causes suggested by Garcia and Colt include talent management strategy reinforced by the firm, business culture, benefit and remuneration policy, and performance evaluation. An individual who is not satisfied with one element may be affected by the other and thus exit the company despite offered adequate training. Companies that fail to embrace best practice regarding those factors are highly susceptible to loss of experienced and talented workers who either open their own consultant office or join competitors that offer attractive compensation benefit in the sector. With the tremendous change in technology, it is essential for an engineering firm to retain its workers for a longer period to provide the opportunity of making a long-term projection and capitalize on innovation to meet user demands. Therefore, most of the available literature delves into this factor and suggests that an organization must adapt the best practice to prevent labor turnover. Nature and knowledge management strategy, various approaches are applied by companies, but the most variable that affect this aspect include knowledge strategy, intellectual asset management, personal knowledge asset responsibility, and talent creation and transfer. A company that lacks an appropriate and precise policy on these variables is highly susceptible to labor turnover because individuals have the freedom to acquire and apply the skill and secret learn in any company. As a result, the engineering firm based on this element to restrict its employer from working for competitors or open consulting firm that provide similar services. Organization culture entail elements attribute to the promotion system and career development. The key variable involve transparency in career rise in top position, opportunity to receive a promotion, incentive to take a top position, and personal appreciation in professional growth. Individuals that with vast knowledge and experience on a particular area require special treatment in terms of compensation and ease of achieving professional growth. High level of professional qualification increase individual ability to hold a top position in an industry as well as easily get low paying job. Therefore, it is important for a company to create a positive culture that support career development to prevent its workers from seeking employment from other firms. Benefit and remuneration policy. Individual decision to leave or stay significantly depend on the benefit and remuneration policies put forth by a business. Importantly, best practice attract competent and talented employees and influence existing workforce to stay longer or work in the company until they retire. The most critical variable associated with this element include increased responsibility for financial recognition, salary bonus policy, the allowance or continue education, and benefit to family members. Offering this benefit to long-servicing and experienced workers act on a source of motivation and further enhance the level of retention, performance evaluation. These practices allow the firm to accurately evaluate the contribution of its employer to determine the most appropriate method of rewarding outstanding performance. Hence, the key variable include incentive for self-development, feedback with periodic analysis of the direction, and suggestion and criticism from colleague. Adopting best practice, adopting best strategies regarding these elements influence the workforce to stay committed to assist a company meet ultimate objective rather than focusing on getting an employer who can offer best term and help them achieve personal professional development goal. Hierarchy of needs theory, the research will be basically grounded on two most important theories. Maslow hierarchy of needs theory will be applied, which state that the pattern of human motivation move through 5 different steps. The needs are arranged in a hierarchy where the most fundamental ones are placed at the bottom. These wants include psychological safety, social esteem, and self-actualization. Thus, the research will base on this model in evaluating factors affecting knowledge retention in Company X. Through the framework, human resources manager can get insight on critical issues which may be affecting their stay. Ansberg two-factor theory, the model is classified into hygiene and motivators, which either satisfaction or dissatisfaction among individuals. Hygiene factors include working conditions, salary, company policies, security, supervision, and relationship, whereas motivators entail factors such as increased responsibility, achievement, advancements for growth and development and recognitions. Since individuals are usually affected in different ways, and this model will equally help in explaining the primary cause and appropriate remedy to the problem. The framework was developed from the existing information concerning knowledge retention in the engineering sector. The dependent variable will include nature and knowledge, management strategy, organization culture, benefit and remuneration policy, and performance evaluation. On the other hand, the dependent variable will be knowledge retention as shown in figure 1.1 above. The first question will be to examine potential factors affecting retention of knowledge in Company X. The question will help in finding the solution concerning potential cause of the high turnover among employees with vast knowledge concerning the overall operation of the business. The second question is to determine measures that can be adopted by a business to promote retention of innovation and experienced employees, particularly for an engineering firm. The last question will be examined to extent of knowledge retention in perceived to affect the performance of a firm. Both qualitative and quantitative approach will be used. Justification, they are adopted because the research aims at developing a comprehensive understanding of the factor affecting knowledge retention and further evaluate the new knowledge and ascertain of its whole the truth. This method will also assist in gathering depth and breadth of information which may be released by using one approach Moreover, a mixed approach is preferred because the sample size will be smaller than 100 participants. Additionally, a sample size of fewer than 100 participants will be used to reduce the time and cost required to sort and analyze collective information. The selected population will be consultant, human resource managers, and other individuals with adequate knowledge of workers' retention. Individual contact will be got from friends and various companies across the country. Essentially, the research will engage 60 people and contacted through email and telephone calls. Probability sampling, specifically random, will be used because they will enhance objectively and minimize biases. Surveys are preferred tool for this research because it increases the probability of collecting relevant information for respondents. Additionally, the survey will provide the opportunity to individuals to share their option concerning the issue without being biased. Other benefits that are associated with the approach are that it will enable the researcher to gather comprehensive data from the target population. As a result, the study will be in a position to effectively respond to questions. Ethical consideration is a critical issue in ensuring a research is effectively conducted and yield accurate results. In this case, three most important factors will be addressed to enhance objectivity, include seeking consent from participating, obtaining moral clearance from companies in which its employers will participate, and maintain the autonomy of respondents. Well, that is the end of my presentation. I'm sure that you have enjoyed the research, the topic of the research. I thank you very much for your time, and these are my references in which I base myself on this research. I thank you very much for your time, and thank you from here. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.